You're watching SKST Radio.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, Small Business Network. And you tuned into the another episode of... Hi, guys. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. We're really excited to be here.
Oh, well, thank you. So I have Ced and Idyllic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, welcome to the show. I want to know who you are. How did you guys get started?
So, well, it's pretty simple. So the creator, the light source, however you want to put it together, join our path together so we can walk into our purpose, and fulfill our destiny, And this was something that I think about, like, it's about being resolute. When it was a time in our life for us to be resolute about what's our destination, like what we're supposed to be doing, we linked our path and we seen that we have common affinities for creativity. We have common affinities for art, for performing, for singing, rapping. So we just had the amazing idea to put it all together and create our own little world that we can share with the world.
Oh, nice. So you have a rap?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can I
Definitely.
Can
Say
I
that again?
Can I hear the rap?
Of course. Oh, I can always freestyle on demand because this is energy channel. Whatever you demand, I can bring into you like a ransom, or we can be friends because this is our energy and we're here to spread it to our divinity. You I represent the light, that's infinity. And I'm not talking about any infinity. I drive Volvo, that's foreign. Me and my baby, we got a lot of babies. The queen, she's popping them up like no need for any lady. She's popping them up like bottles. Or yeah, I'm doing this. I'm better than Slim Shady. They call me the dark skin pop, the skinny biggie. I do this with my eyes closed until I finish it. You should just roll off the top.
Wait. I'm Special K, here to rock this groove. Just a little sharp rap to make your feet move. I rap so sweet and I roll so fine. So if you don't mind, let me waste your time. You see, my rhymes are recited and I am delighted to let y'all know I have permission to might it. And I know about me and all that blah. Let me tell y'all a story because Cammy is fly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just a little fun. Okay, it's back on you guys. Okay, so you can rap, you got art, you creative. So tell us about your business.
Yes. Well, our business, as other people would just by seeing us in, whether it be digitally or whether it be in person, our business is eclectic, it's vibrational. It is how to bring your so-so emotions and positive emotions, or your sad or angered emotions, into very positive emotions. So what I mean by that is we actually have created a love and peace movement through our art. So with our art, there's an actual mission. It's a movement. So our movement has gotten us published in multiple ABC News 10's platforms here in the state of New York. And what we do is bring people from all organizations, communities, all backgrounds, doesn't matter what your religious practice is. We bring people of all walks of life together through art. And we do that with our touch and feel. It's touch and feel. It's therapeutic art. So I'm going to try to get this a little bit closer. Yeah. It's therapeutic. And we have, what you do is just touch. It's sensory art. We are literally the absolute best when it comes to sensory art, to create those strong emotions that keeps you going through the day, because we actually know how it is to be, going through trauma. So our, art masterpieces has been proven to get you through hard times, tough times, job issues, family issues. And we are very, very well versed in not just showing you the art and letting you experience it, and we also sell it, but we are very well versed in actually teaching you how to create this type of eclectic work. Nice. And it's a whole beautiful, empowered coaching session that we go through. We always, provide refreshments, complimentary. We're booking our services so that you can actually experience how to create this type of art. Because it's one thing to buy our art and have it in your home, which is absolutely amazing. But it's another thing to know how to create it
for yourself.
Wow. I love it. Absolutely love it. How long does it take to make something like that?
To make something like this, somebody who've learned our technique can make something in 15 minutes. We got it down to a science, like literally. So we call it ATMAT. It's standing for Art, Therapy, Modality, Attraction, and Treatment. It's a mouthful because it is. So this technique has really been published. The research behind it, we had the opportunity to present it at the State University of New York in Albany. That's where I graduated from a bachelor's degree in public health in 2020, right when the pandemic started. So we got the opportunity to present this at the 17th Undergraduate Research Conference. So there's literally a science behind the art. I'm saying that to say is like we have a 7-step process, which is showcased in our course that's available online, and we're going to share that with the audience, where you are literally taken to the different layers on how to do this for yourself. So this is very, very, very personal.
Yes, and we actually create what we call love and peace wear. So when you actually get our apparel, we'll teach you how to make the apparel. We also obviously sell our apparel. So when you actually are wearing our love and peace wear, you literally feel your vibrations elevate the moment you put on these apparels.
Right.
We're going to show you a couple of examples here.
Okay, nice.
And it's also touch and feel.
Oh, wow. Amazing. I love it.
Yes, we also make custom-made hats, like the one I'm currently wearing.
Custom-made. As you can see, this hat right here says bright, because that's what we're putting in the atmosphere. Bright vibrations. Also, we also have them designed. I think it's probably better if we take it out the plastic.
Right. Fresh.
Try to keep them as fresh as possible. We get very creative. Milk and puff.
This one's one of my favorites.
That's cute.
And this is, something super simple. You got your butterfly here. And your cupcake and your touch and feel. This is anytime, you might just be going in the store and it might be a long line to keep your vibrations nice and cool. You just start, filling on your very own apparel.
Yes,
and then this is actually a
custom design hoodie.
Yep,
I love it.
As you can see, also, as you know, touch and feel as well. Again, that's exactly what we specialize in. Here's another canvas masterpiece.
Oh, that's cute. Some shorts.
Yep, some nice these pockets you can put it in. We can put in phone right in here, which is really, really awesome.
Yep. You can use it to store your money, store your CBD.
This one, I'm going to get it closer to the camera here. It is also textured, very tactile. It's an actual jean jacket that glows in the dark with a hood.
Really?
And then it hangs, like you can put it right on the wall. And here it has a message, because this is what we're about. It says, "We are the peacemakers."
We are the peacemakers.
Yes.
Say loud and proud.
Very proud.
We
are the peacemakers. There you go.
Guys, together. Yeah, let's say it one more time.
We are the peacemakers.
All
that
right.
keep the community together by building more peace and love through building a healthy mental health with our therapeutic art. And we have custom orders, as you can see here. This is what we stand for. We live it, we breathe it, we create it, and we spread it.
Whoa.
Today,
I love it.
let's show them another one.
And we're going to show you another novel masterpiece. This is to show you how much we truly do believe in our love and peace movement.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
You got the love, the accentuating very bright colors. Bright colors are proven to help you with any mental pain. And you might say, hey, well, I don't have any mental pain. I'm good. It still takes your happy emotion, whatever emotions you have, and it just lets you vibrate even higher.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Indeed. This is all texture. This is all therapeutics. Help you regulate your own emotions.
Yes, helps you regulate your own emotions. We also have masterpieces that sit right with you in your car to help you with road rage.
Right, because we also make sculptures.
Office tension.
Yeah, we don't only make canvases and clothes, we also make sculptures.
Yes.
We actually have a fountain that we created. We literally created a fountain that you can have in your home. This is you can watch the video on our YouTube channel.
Okay. So there, do you have a studio that people can go to see all these beautiful pieces of art?
What an amazing question. And yes, we do.
Actually, yes.
It's right here, located right here in upstate New York. And we actually do travel. If you say, hey, I love exactly what you're doing, Idyllic and Ced, in the community and worldwide, we do travel. You can book us for conferences, public speaking events. We do travel, so you can actually book us to come wherever you are. If you say, hey, I can't make it to New York to shop in store, but can you make it to us? And it's always a yes.
Wonderful. So we're going to take a quick break, and I want to find out how you guys got started in doing this. And how did y'all meet? Well, if you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You tuned into SKST Radio, the Cammie Grayson Show, Small Business Network. And we got two very professional artists that's here today showing us and sharing their artwork with us. Are those boobs? What's
this
that?
Is a corset. Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
And it has dinosaurs on the inside.
Wow.
You can go into the corset and touch and feel the dinosaurs on the inside. This was the second one that we created. And then we have the original breast here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Some more dinosaurs.
Yeah, these are museum quality masterpieces.
Yes.
This is really artifact that will go into history forever.
Wow. Let me see.
Example.
The hair is touching too.
Do y'all do this together or?
Yes. We do it all together.
With the kids.
With our children. We're dual artists.
Oh, wow. I love it. Absolutely love it.
So this masterpiece, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Tell me about the masterpiece there.
I was going to say, this masterpiece that I'm holding right here, all of us with the children, we put the hair
together
on this canvas as a family. So this was very, very personal for our family.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
And you can see on the tongue is touch and feel.
Like jelly beans. Very cool. Okay, so now I want to know, how did you guys meet?
So we actually met.
This is funny.
It was at a store. It's one of New York. If you've never been, it's very renowned for like convenience stores where you can probably get like hair, cigarettes, deli sandwiches, Skittles, sweet potato pies, all in one. Mm-hmm. And so I was actually at the cash register. I didn't even notice him or feel him behind me, just in my own world. And he just proceeded to ask me a question. What did you ask me?
Actually, I probed her on purpose because I wanted to spark a conversation. I said, "Oh, can you buy a black and mild for me?" Because the cashier messaged with me. I was like, "Can you buy this black and mild for me?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." So how it actually happened, I walked into the store, and then the cashier was messing with her because I know him for some time now. I always go to that store. He was in my territory, so
Okay.
he's a little asshole, for lack of a better word. So he was messing with her. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to be the hero, and I'm also gonna introduce myself. So I started cracking jokes on the cashier, and I was like, "Oh, can you buy me a black Camaro?" And when she got out of the store, she was like, "Yeah, sure." So she went back into the store, and she got me a black Camaro. And when she started handing it to me, I'm like, "No, you got the wrong kind. You get the right one."
And then long story, I felt like, oh wow, this man, he knows what he wants. So kind of fast forward just a little bit, we exchanged phone numbers, and then that day that same night he wanted me to go with him and his friend, and me and my friend will take you home, but I'm a woman with class. I said, we'll talk later. I don't need you and your friend to take me home.
Real.
And left it at that, but we continue to just stay in contact. At that time we were living in 2 different states, and I got a super amazing job out here in New York before we actually created our masterpieces. I'm a paralegal, so I'm certified in that, been a paralegal for over 10 years. So I had a really awesome job out here with the law enforcement agency. So once I relocated and came to New York, we were already talking, and he didn't give him any other man any space to even try with me.
So, boy. So you know what? That was meant to be.
It was. It really was.
And ever since that, we came together, created children together, created art, created a lot of maintaining and a lot of building together is what we've been creating together since then.
Wow. Amazing. So now with you doing all this artwork and you're out there now, how did you decide you were going to collaborate on the art?
Well, this started during like when we were building our connection. So like when we first met, she introduced me to this app called IMO. I didn't know this app before. It's this instant messaging app where we were like sending each other messages, audio, video. So like through that we built a connection like way before she moved back to New York, like she said. And then we started realizing that we both liked doing art.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been an artist. Like I took studio art in high school. I was drawing when I was a child. Then she was also doing her own form of art. So when I came back from the West Coast, we were like, oh, so why don't we just do some arts together? So we went ahead and we purchased a few glass items.
Yeah,
And then we started doing art on glass items first. That's how we actually got started.
Yeah, we were using Mod Podge, just all types of really unique things. We really didn't know how great we were until we actually just started to table. We didn't wait for an event. We just used a fold up table and literally just created our art. And people were like, this is some stunning art. We're like, oh, we're that good. And we just kept going and going and going and going.
Wow.
Indeed. So there was go ahead.
Are you guys doing this full time now, or you still working?
So we actually to answer that question, we still do it full time because you got to do your business full time, but we also do have multiple other streams of income.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because you have to these days.
You have to.
You have to. That's a fact. So I'm a tech guy. So I have a multiple tech certification. I'm into cybersecurity. So I do that also on the side. People contract me to make sure their business are unhackable. That's another thing that we offer. Is it done for you service? We literally help you. It's called attack surface hardening in cybersecurity. Your attack surface is everything that comprise how you can be hacked. That includes your computer network, that includes your devices, like your computer, your server, your cell phone, and also you yourself. Most people don't realize like the weakest link in the cybersecurity kill chain is the person. The person that make the mistake, which get them hacked. So not only do we train you by teaching you cybersecurity, we also make sure you are unhackable, and that's also available on our website.
Wow, I didn't know you could be unhackable.
Yes, indeed.
Wow, I love it. people need to know more about that as well. Maybe we need to
Yes.
on that as well. Because
And we teach from the simple information technology, like something as simple as sending a proper email to there is a such thing as having too weak of a password. So we teach you how to actually create very strong passwords. And it's cybersecurity at its finest. So like I said, we have multiple businesses.
We just did a seminar with Dress for Success.
Oh, yes. Dress for Success. We did a seminar. It was a virtual seminar that lasted about 55 minutes where we were teaching people from all over the world. They were tuning in from everywhere to teach them a 55-minute course on how to stay safe online.
Man, I tell you, those passwords, that's why I did that. Those passwords, they give me a headache.
Yes. So like we created a technique where you can create strong passwords that are easy to remember at the same time. So you get the best of both worlds.
Yes.
So like it's amazing. We're a really Renaissance family, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Sound like it.
brain,
amazing.
fully
So
married.
Tell people how to get in touch with you.
There are multiple ways to get in contact with us. First is our email address. You can reach us at creatinghappyhumans@gmail.com.
Just like it sounds, creatinghappyhumans@gmail.com. And then we also have our umbrella websites, which links to our various little websites. It's called www.preciousdistrict.shop.
I love it.
Yes, indeed. People can go on Precious. Go ahead.
I was about to say, who's your ideal client?
Well, our ideal client is people that are interested in bettering themselves. So this can vary from age to demographic. So it's not a specific demographic. It's just people that have a specific mindset and they know and they can identify with what we offer. So we've sold art to young professionals. We sold art to couple, to elderly people, children's boy art. So our ideal client is not just like a specific demographic,
right?
Like a lot of businesses. It's people that have a mindset of growth. People that want to help themselves, that want to help others. They gravitate toward us.
Okay, I love it. Absolutely love it. Wow. So, guys, I'm very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Tell America if you had some words of wisdom to give to someone who's trying to do what you guys are doing. What would you give them? Start with you, Ced.
So this is what I would say. I gotta put this masterpiece down for this. So this is what I will say. So once upon a time, a wise man told me, and he's actually her father. I love him. He's a very, very wise man. He shared this word with me. He said, whatever in this world that aches you, like whatever in this world that you can't stand, that's what you are here to deal with. And when he told me that was very, very enlightening. I'm like, I never thought about it that way. So like I urge people to identify with their pain point, like what bothers you in this world. Whatever bothers you in this world, that's your calling. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to do a inventory into what are my skills or what skills am I interested and passionate enough to develop so I can use that to affect whatever I don't like in the world. So this is where I will start. I'll take a serious inventory into our skills. We are naturally good in arts and tech, and that's why this is what we are doing. You have to know what you are good at and what you are willing to spend the time to learn, because that's going to be enjoyable and have to turn it into your gift, package it, and give it to the world. And that's another reason why we did our course, because we realized art is something that anybody can learn to do, because we all have creative license. That's how we call it. Like your power as a creator is your creative license. And with our course, you can tap into that creating license with an easy to follow format, so you can use that to spread love and peace like us. Because we want a lot of people to spread love and peace. It's not all about us spreading love and peace.
That's right.
Yeah.
When more people around the country, around the world do it, it's going to be as impactful as possible. That's the point of this. It's supposed to be a movement. You know what I'm saying? The ripple have to ripple and have its effects on the planet.
I love it. I love it. Okay, what about you, baby girl?
So for me, the advice that I would give, people is really to not allow even yourself, we could be our worst critics, honestly, but even not to let yourself keep yourself back from really reaching your highest potential. Because if you continue to, you know, kind of like push yourself down, sometimes I feel like a lot of us, whether we want to admit it or not, we're very quick to kind of down ourselves, kind of quick to say, oh, I failed once, I failed 10 times. This is just, I can't do it. But we continue to just speak life within ourselves. And I know it's easier said than done, but we continue to like just keep speaking life. If you say, oh, this is going to be a terrible day, it's a bad day. Well, yeah, it is. But if you say, you know what, no matter what issues, no matter what trials and tribulations are going on, just push through it. So my advice would just like push through even that negative, you know, voice in your head. Just went to a New York State conference. It was, you know, bettering people with their careers. And it was very important. I knew this before I went, but it was a nice reminder. That little voice in your head is a liar. That voice that is a negative voice.
Go away.
Remember, go away. That negative voice is a liar. The positive voice, like, you know, you got this. Yeah, you kind of stumbled a couple times, but you can get through it. You need to listen to that voice. And I feel like all of us, whether we like to admit it or identify it, we've all been through trauma. That's been one of the major things that I've personally been getting through is trauma. So you want to just keep pushing through that and keep knowing that you really are worth it, no matter what anyone says. And whether you're doing something with your life or not, people are still going to talk. So you got to really stop listening, because it's not always the negative person in your head or the negative thing. It could be people in your circle. You know, have you anybody ever noticed, like, you probably get the best compliments from strangers that don't know you, but the people that know you, they got a lot to say. But so the strangers have no reason to sugarcoat or to lie. That should tell you something like, you know what? I am worth it. I can do this.
Absolutely.
I mean, my husband and I and our children, we would be right by a park, just setting up our art, and people would tell you know, you suck, you can't draw, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then if we would have listened, we would have been as far as we are and still going farther. And there, I remember it was a young lady that drove by and said, keep going until somebody notices you. So I always remember that. And always remember, always push through any, I kind of think of like negativity, or I kind of think of trauma or tribulations or issues as like fire. But just know that the frame where the fire is trying to entrap you in, you can push through that. You can get through that. And that's what I like to say for advice.
I love it.
I want to add one more thing. Like,
okay.
What I want to say, like, one of the most, actually, the most powerful force on the planet is belief in yourself.
Yes.
Whatever you believe that you can accomplish, like, people really, really have to check their beliefs. Like, what do I really hold as true, and why do I hold these as true, especially when it comes to yourself? If you want to get places, you have to believe it, not only from the logical standpoint. I believe that I'm one of the best artists. You have to feel it.
Feel it.
You have to identify with it, like with the left brain, the logic, and you also identify with the right brain, the feeling. I am one of the best artists, and I feel it in my heart. So I like and let it out. Like, really, really believe in yourself, and always work on strengthening your belief in yourself, because that's the most important.
Yeah, I believe that too. I really do. You guys are like an ideal power couple. I just love you. I just love you. Thank you so much for being on the show. But first, we got to find out about that boot right there. What's going on with that pretty piece?
I knew you were going to love that.
That is so cool.
For creating art, not just, you know, to wear, but you can actually, we put our apparel on canvases as well. You got the zipper here. It's kind of like stepping in, if you could see, if I can pull it this way, stepping into a new dimension. This kind of mimics, like, you know, nature outside. You're stepping into a new dimension. This masterpiece here, yes, it can hang. It can hang.
Okay.
Yes, this masterpiece here went through so many. It becomes a masterpiece because we don't do it all at one time. Right. It's layered and then layered. So this right here just really reminds us to keep pushing through the turmoil. I mean, look at that.
That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could touch it. I wish I could just.
See, the world, this reminds me of entanglement. Sometimes there's a lot of entanglement in the world, issues. You just walk right through it and keep pressing. And before I forget, we both do have 2 different books that actually are going to be released this year.
Nice.
Can't tell y'all the name of the book yet, but we will be releasing it, and you'll be able to get a copy on multiple platforms.
Yeah, these books are very personal. These are very, very strong memoir, no sugarcoating. This is like enlightening contents that we share with the world so we can help people deal with their own humanity.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Well, guys, I'm going to follow you. You follow me. And I want to keep up with you guys and see what's going on.
Yes,
and we like to put our Instagram is Energy Channel, INNERGYCHANNEL. We also have cell phone numbers. Yes, we can give out our cell phone numbers. It's 518-414-4821, as well as 518-954-4464. Reach out to us.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for sharing the masterpieces. Thanks for sharing the rap. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
We got more music coming soon. You know, we also got some music video that we're gonna drop soon. We're working on a lot of different projects. So it's like an ocean of content we're about to start releasing.
Okay, so I got a big conference that's coming up in Virginia. If you guys are interested, hit me up. They are actually interviewing new artists. So it's a little fee, but it's worth it because you get in front of hundreds of DJs. And so Fleet DJs, look them up. I'm actually I have a radio show Monday through Friday from, I think at 4:00. It starts at 4:00. Just got hooked up with them. And I think last night they made me an official member of Fleet last night. So so they're going to have a conference and I'll be there interviewing the artists in person. So if you want to meet me in person, I'll make sure that you get to this event. So I'll put some more information on my site and things like that for you.
What month is it?
It is the month of September, I believe.
Okay, awesome. We're very familiar with that area.
Yes, indeed.
95 South going straight. We're very familiar with the North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia area, so we can get there quickly. We're very interested. Thank you for the invitation. We don't take it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, our time's up. Thank you again for being on the show. Tell everybody goodbye.
Thank you so much. We love you. And always remember, it's love and peace.
It's ideally said, ideally said.